Bertha in Greensboro, North Carolina. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. And today I'm going to do another cool pair of lenses. I'm going to cut the Zeiss PhotoFusion Blue with the blue anti-glare for your RayBan 5154 Clubmaster. Normally I would show you the thing, but there's no way you can see that print. This is model number 5154, which is the ophthalmic Clubmaster. Color 5762, which is the crystal and gold. There's also crystal and silver, but we're doing the crystal and gold, and this is the 51 eye size. This frame comes in a 51 and a smaller 49. Comes in about 7 or 8 colors, and it's the ophthalmic version of the original Clubmaster frame. So let me pop out the original demo lenses. Put your frame into the tracing element of my blocker. Program the shape into the computer, so years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, I can mail them right to your home. Going to hit the start button. Little stylus is going to pop up. Go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any genuine, authentic RayBan frame that I offer, and you'll get one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance, you will be reimbursed for your out-of-network reimbursements. If you have health savings account flex dollars, you will get 100% reimbursement. You can use any credit card through the website. However, my website does not accept health savings account flex dollars, so you need to call me on the phone to do the flex spending over the phone. Everything else you can go right through the website using any credit card. I'm going to move on to the next screen, and that is the shape that I'll be cutting. I'm going to enter your pupillary distance, which is 30 for the right eye. The computer starts at 32.5, so I'm going to tap till we get to 30. I'm going to go to raise the optical center height up to where your progressive is going to be at 24. Change the layout screen to progressive. Now this is your right lens. Zeiss gives me all the lens information right on the packet, and I'm going to give that to you. It comes with 3 dots on there to where it's already oriented. I need a block or 2 blocks, so I like to call them Jenny from the block. It's already got 2 double-sided adhesive stickers on there. So I'm going to pull the paper away to make the black side sticky, line up the magnet, line up the lens, get everything centered just perfectly. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky, line up the magnet, pull the left lens out of the packet. Pupillary distance for the left eye, 29, so I'm going to tap the minus button twice because it goes down in 0.5 millimeter increments. We will get there and hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out and buy their own, and then you can put it on your kitchen counter and you cut your own lenses at home. You won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. Look at that, clean away some little optical sawdust there. But the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away the lens material till it's a final size. This wheel in the center has that channel, that valley. That's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. You can see I just cut a drill mount, a vintage drill mount frame that has 1 drill hole per side. Now we're going to do an easy one. So I'm going to wake the computer up. Job ID number 2375. 2375. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that, but we're going to stay with polycarbonate. I'm going to go ahead and place the right lens into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Yeah, I know. Plenty of bad jokes. So the door closes, the clamp shuts, the lens will be traced by 2 wide styluses, making sure that it is large enough to fit into the frame first go around. And you can see as it's tracing the shape of the right lens. Then the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once is measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, which with your prescription in this frame you will have none. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're virtually unbreakable. These are high impact ballistics grade lenses. The same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. In fact, Zeiss offers you the most UV protection. It goes up to 400 nanometers. Everyone else offers... Oh, I'm getting some spam. Everyone else offers 380 nanometers worth of protection. Zeiss offers 400. It's the most complete. That's why they have partnered with the American Cancer Society, because they have the most UV protection of any lens. Now you have the Zeiss DuraVision Silver anti-glare coating. Most anti-glare coatings are greenish purple reflex. That's the word when you see the reflection on the lens. You have the DuraVision Silver. DuraVision Chrome looks like, in fact, I can show you. I've got the Zeiss booklet here. The DuraVision Chrome, just like this one, has a greenish hue to it. You have the DuraVision Silver, which has a very touch of blue to it. And of course there's also the DuraVision Platinum, which is like Crizal Sapphire, has a little bit more of the pronounced blue. And of course there's also the DuraVision Protect, which has a purplish hue similar to Crizal Provencia, just much less expensive. Same as the DuraVision Platinum compared to Crizal Sapphire. So now your lenses will also block 30 to 40% of the harmful blue light that you hear talked about these days, emitted from today's electronic devices, such as cell phones, tablets, computer screens. And of course, the #1 source of blue light on the planet, the sun. So you'll get the protection from that as well. Now, the DuraVision, any of the Zeiss anti-glares, the machine that applies it costs over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. Your lens has to be washed in an acid bath in a clean room and dried in between each of the 8 coatings. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. Now, anti-glare is 3 treatments in one. The first treatment is that it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights, and such. Let me grab a tray since I'm using the screw. Now, if you ever need to change lenses at home, take a baking dish, metal pan or glass dish, get a dish towel or a t-shirt, place it in there. You need to grab my Phillips head screwdriver. Now, the nice thing about the crystal, you can see how far you're actually removing the screw. You can still see a little bit of a gap in there. You do not have to take it out all the way. You don't want the screw to fall out, hit something hard, and bounce on the floor. Trust me, after years of doing this, you don't want that to happen. But after years of doing this, let's start with the right lens, not the left. So let's... See, even I get to learn. Oh, when the clown gets to laugh at work, you know it's a good day. So, I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner. Press down the nose. It doesn't want to go in, so I'm going to loosen it just a little more, being careful not to take it out all the way. Even if it does come out all the way like that, I have it upside down so the screw does not fall out. Tuck it in at the outside corner. Press down, keeping my thumbnail over the screw head so again it can't bounce out. I see some optical sawdust. That OCD in me has to remove it. There we go, there we go. We're going to do a little bit of righty-tighty. There we go, that's seated in there now. We can flip this over to L. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby. Today I'm calling it the Bertha. Hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens will be traced again by the 2 wide styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the left side this time. And again, measuring the thickness at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Look at that, Bertha, you got none. You got nothing there. You see what I'm telling you, kids? You got no edge thickness. That's because I ordered the thinnest lenses possible for every frame. I match the curvature of the lens to the frame. I am a licensed optician. That is what you're getting with me, some personalized VIP service. Now, I knocked the dots off. So I need to put every progressive has laser engravings. This is known as the Zeiss layout chart. Of course, the Zeitgeist like it too. If you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Come down here to my lensometer. Ooh, that scared me. There's a lens there. That's this one. That is this one. I'm like, how is that cutting if there's a lens here? I'm going to go to my pupillometer, spin the axis wheel to 97. This is what's known as a final inspection. This is VIP service. I am a licensed optician that does all the edging, the cutting, the shipping, the mailing, answering the emails, the phones, the final inspection. So we're getting plano, no power whatsoever, 0. That's because your prescription needs no minification nor magnification, but you have known as simple astigmatism correction. So you have 6 steps. Everything's in quarter increments: 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1, 1 1/4, 150. You're on the 6th rung of a ladder. Most people need to see far away, need a magnification or a minification. You don't, but you still have fuzzy edges caused by uncorrected astigmatism, which makes 6s and 8s look alike with the letters P and F. Think of it as the fine-tune knob, and we're going to turn that fine-tune knob from 0 to 90 to 180. We're going to turn it just past the 90th meridian to 97. Let's check the second curvature now, and we're at minus 150, exactly halfway between 1 and 2. Same power for your left eye, but we're going to turn the fine-tune knob to 88. Now this is, I forgot to write it down on here, this is the Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive. You don't have to take my word for it because it's too small, but let me highlight this. It says the Zeiss Progressive Light D 1.59, which is a refractive index of polycarbonate PhotoFusion Blue. The DS stands for DuraVision Silver, and it even puts your power of the right eye plano minus 150, 97 with a 150 strength. Same for the left, the Zeiss Progressive Light D 18, which means the corridor height. 1.59 refractive index, PhotoFusion Blue, DuraVision Silver, plano minus 150 at 85 and 150 add. Now again, if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. So let's go ahead and take the left lens out to dry it off. Come down here to the lensometer. We'll actually take that out. Lefty loosey. Keeping the screw upside down, tuck it in at the outside corner. Press down. Do a little bit of righty-tighty on this little rubber block so it protects the finish of your frame. I never place the frame against a hard surface to tighten. And you can see how the screw head is all the way closed. I did that too fast. You can see there's no gap in there. Take the block off. Add to my sticker collection. Come down here. I got to put the dots back on there. They got washed off. That reminds me, I need to take a bath. Placing the dots right at the pupil. And again, if you guys missed any of that, just hit rewind. I'm not saying that joke again. I've punished you enough. Turn the axis wheel to 88. Put it in over that black dot. Read the power. Again, I'm getting plano, no power whatsoever. Check the second curvature. Minus 150, exactly halfway between 1 and 2. So that is cut perfectly. Pupillary distance for the right eye is 30, for the left 29, for a total of 59. Turn the card around, place a PD stick against my thumb. When I hold it up to the left lens, we're getting 59 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. Check the optical center height of 24. Not to the bottom of the lens, but to the middle of the metal of the deepest part, we're getting 24. 24. Now this is the portion of every video that as I clean the lenses, I mentioned that there's free shipping anywhere in the US, and of course Greensboro, North Carolina is still in the US. I also like to point out this purchase is tax-free. This frame sells for $180. the lenses, it comes with one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses. Now your Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive lenses is $149.99. The PhotoFusion Blue adds $99.99. That's available in gray, brown, green, and blue, but everyone's loving that new blue color. The DuraVision Silver is $79.99 for a total of $509.97. A lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax now. Not me. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, so there is no tax charge for medical devices. Now, I send out a selfie request in every package. I would love to have 2 pictures, one with these clear while you're indoors, one with them blue while you're outdoors. This blue and gold, which I'm about to show you, is going to look awesome. But I also send out cleaning instructions in every package, not only how to care for your frame and lenses so they'll last you for years, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide. I'm not crazy about these blue ones, but with the blue lenses I figure I gotta go blue. The ink is too dark and you can barely read it, but I want you to be color coordinated. You got your Zeiss cleaning cloth, your RayBan cleaning cloth, and of course instructions on how to care for all 3 cloths and your case, so it too will last you for years. So this is what your lenses look like before they have been activated while they're still clear. I'm going to expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for transitions photochromic lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15. This is important. All transition lenses get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they work for years at maximum performance. The only time that photochromic transition lenses won't work, such as the Transition 7 and now the Generation 8 lenses, as well as these PhotoFusion, is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have the Zeiss PhotoFusion Extra Gray or the Transitions Extra Active in gray or brown, they will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. Also, all photochromic lenses are temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better once it cools off. Now you can see as I keep talking how these are going to return back to virtually clear within a minute's time as I keep running my mouth. So if you've liked what you've seen, do that. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Click the bell icon so you can get notified every time a video comes out. Different lens and color combinations with the frames. I thought this one would look rather good myself. So you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses. On Twitter as Free RX Lenses. If you have any questions, you can always email me at the Contact Me page of the website. There's also a phone number. I prefer emails. I can get back to you quicker that way because the phone calls just take longer. If you have any questions, you can also leave a comment in the comment section below. So, Bertha in Greensboro, thank you so much for the purchase of the RayBan Ophthalmic Clubmaster model number 5154 in color 5762, which is the crystal and gold. Again, this is also available in crystal and silver. And now, hopefully, everyone else has gotten the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.